This podcast is bullshit.
Alrighty, welcome everybody to episode 4. Right, guys? Episode 4?
Yeah.
I don't know, I lost track.
Episode 4 of Wasted Potential Podcast. If you're watching this around when the time it comes out, happy lunchtime. Hope you're having a good day. I am joined by Harrison.
Hello.
Him and I are both sick, so if you hear sniffling or coughing, that is why. We're going to try to get through this. And
We gotta power through.
last but not least, Connor.
Hello. I am not sick. I am healthy. I wash my hands regularly. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't.
He's the lucky one. He gets to wash his hands in his fancy house of his that's got running water.
You know, before I got sick, I was actually eating soap. That's how healthy I was.
Wow,
That's
Straight
crazy.
Up bars of soap. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's crazy that you have soap.
I don't have soap. I just eat it.
You need to have it to eat it.
But
Or do you go
if
to
I
other
ate it-
people's
if
houses
if
and
I
eat
ate
it?
it, do I have it then?
I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
I'm asking, do you go to other people's houses and just eat their soap?
Yes, I break into my neighbors' houses and eat their soap in their sleep. Like the little squirt bottles of soap, I just drink them while they're asleep.
What a signature for a criminal. He just after he leaves, he makes sure to eat all their soap.
It's like the wet bandits where they flood people's houses once they're done robbing them.
The best part is the victims don't know that he ate the soap. They just think that he took the soap for some weird reason. And then they're
No, I make it obvious that I ate the soap. So
oh, you
Yeah,
take
he
a
leaves little
I leave
crumbs.
little crumbs,
He
or
leaves
sometimes I
crumbs.
leave them half eaten, or in bottles. I
bite mark.
Of it.
take a bite out of the plastic bottle.
No. What you have to do is you drink all the way down so they only have one pump left.
Oh,
So
that's
the-
evil.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. They get really upset.
Because then they can't wash their hands and they get sick from touching all the stuff I touched.
Yeah.
Yeah, they notice that you've walked through their house and touched all their things, and they're like, "Man, I should really go wash my hands." And then they're like, "That son of a bitch."
I've made it impossible for you to wash your hands. Have fun with my disease.
What a curse.
Oh. That's actually next level torture right there.
Speaking of curses, Connor, you'll appreciate this one. The first video game I'd like to talk about today is Hogwarts Legacy.
This is where this entire podcast loses me right now.
Yeah. We won't be on it
For
too
the time
long.
being.
Yeah, because obviously we want... excuse me. We want everybody to be in here. I just want to say that as somebody who isn't a Harry Potter fan, I am enamored with the game. I think the quality is incredible. I think that the open world is very well developed. I think the magic combat's awesome.
Wait, I do have something to say.
Sure.
This is the only thing I'll contribute, so you don't worry.
Okay.
Do you think all of the negativity around the game is justified? Because I think that
Oh, this is a good conversation to have. We can.
I think
yeah.
it's
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
it's a video game, you know what I'm saying? I think
Yeah.
people are thinking a little too
Well-
deep into it, you know?
I think it's partially justified, but I don't think J.K. Rowling is getting anything from it anyway.
Maybe IP money, but
Yeah, but that's already paid. She's not getting
Yeah,
anything
that's
off
not
the
really-
sales of the game. If you
Right.
don't buy the game, you're just not supporting the developers at that point.
right.
So, I mean-
and they're completely different people.
Right.
Depending on your viewpoints, I can understand not wanting to support the game. I mean, obviously it's an IP based off of a creation that she came up with, and not everybody... I would say most people don't agree with the viewpoints that she has on certain things, but for anybody that's played the game, they'll know that there are things in the game that the developers put in there to directly contradict her less admirable viewpoints. So,
I mean,
really?
there's-
yeah.
Yeah, in the first hour in the game, you meet a transgender character, which J.K.
Oh.
Rowling is extremely against.
All right, so basically that's kind of neat actually. So the people who made the game are just openly being
They're hyper aware.
look, our game is not a reflection of her viewpoints. That's good.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, to finish my point, like I said, I understand that, you should have a right to feel a certain way about the game. Like, if you don't want to support the game, that's fine. But if you would play the game, you would understand. Like, if you would dig into it, you know what I mean? You would understand that, like, it's not just...
I think it's chill that, like, people don't want to support it. Like, you know, if you have your viewpoints, you have your viewpoints. That doesn't mean, like, you should attack other people for having other
Yeah.
different, you know, differing viewpoints.
I
mean,
just
you
wish
could say that
people
about
could
just
get
about
along.
anything.
No one gets along anymore.
That's so
all just-
true. Oh my god, that's a whole nother can of
Everyone
worms.
just hates each other.
You also shouldn't be attacking the people playing the game just for playing the game. I think that's what's gotten the most flack recently, is that, like, there have been, like wars breaking out in, like, the chats of streams because a streamer will be playing this game and you have, like, a whole wave of people come in and be like, what the hell are you doing? You know what this game stands for, blah, blah, blah. And those people just don't understand because they don't, like, A, it's wrong to be attacking the streamer, but B, they just don't know the whole story because, like I said, things in the game contradict what they're trying to rebel against. You know what I mean?
I saw this thing last night that might be dicey, but it was funny. I thought it was kind of funny.
I like
All
that
these
word.
people that were like upset about it was this dude. He was making like a parody of the whole situation, and he was pretending to be the people that were upset about people playing the game. And he, as that person, said, "That's it, man. I'm canceling you. I'm going on Twitter." And then the guy that was playing the game was like, "Wait, you're getting on Twitter? Twitter's run by like another transphobe, like an open transphobe. So you're supporting another app that is, you know, along the same lines as like J.K. Rowling by using that app."
Mm-hmm.
You know, you get what I'm trying to say there?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like ironic that they're trying to cancel this thing for being transphobic, but the way they're trying to cancel it is through an app that is run by, I guess, another transphobe. I don't know if Elon's a transphobe. That's just what I picked up from the meme.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if he is or not.
I don't know. I thought it was funny because I was like, oh man, that's like ironic that they're like people are doing that, but you know, whatever. I just thought it was like a.
Everybody who listens to this should just take that and run with it. Just go nuts.
Yep, definitely take it at face value. Definitely take it as me being a horrible person.
Yep.
100%.
Man, we're gonna get canceled on episode 4. That is a shame.
Episode 4. Yep.
Rip
Thanks
to the
for
podcast.
listening, guys. This is the final episode.
Yeah, we won't be back.
we will not return.
Retiring early. Oh, I do want to address real quick for people watching. You will notice that the cam this time is just on the Discord call. We're just trying something different here. AKA, we're going to be lazy for this week and we're not going to record gameplay because things were kind of tight on time. So that is why there's no background gameplay for this episode.
Can I say that also I'm the one that usually edits like the gameplay and all that stuff. I really just don't feel like doing it. You know?
Yeah, man, nothing wrong with that.
I'm sick. I'm sick. I don't really feel like recording another hour of us playing games after this or before this or whenever.
Yeah, especially not when it's going to come out to like a 60 gigabyte file size with your fucking recording software.
They're like 25 gigs, and then it takes like an hour to render, and I'm like, just when I'm already like annoyed that I have a cold, the last thing I'd like to worry about right now is being annoyed with a file size.
Yeah, it'll be.
So I mean, I'm down to put more gameplay back eventually at some point, but this week we're lazy.
I think we need to get better about just like anytime that we're on hanging out playing games and the three of us are in the game, just record it just for future, backlog.
Well, I'm an idiot, and there have been so many times where like we've been doing that, and I'm like too stupid in the moment to record anything, you know, like Destiny raids or like when we're playing Risk of Rain or recently Battlefield. I just haven't been recording because I'm like, you know,
yeah,
I'm busy playing the game, I guess is what you could say. I'm just too busy playing the game, and I don't even realize that I could be recording it for content or whatever.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
Not
I'll get
everything
better
needs to
with
be content. So
I mean, yeah.
Not everything needs to be, but it can be. And
dude, I was supposed to. Oh my god, I feel so bad. I was supposed to upload a YouTube video this week.
yeah.
Like last week, Friday or Saturday or something, and I have to re-record some lines. And the day that I was going to re-record the lines, this happened. like me getting
you
the
got
cold
sick.
and so now I'm like, I don't feel good about not putting up a video, you know, because like I make posts and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna upload something, and then I don't, and
Yeah, no,
I'm
it's
like,
fine. You're just a liar. It's okay.
yeah, I'm just scum of the earth, you know, or pit of society. You know?
Yeah. What Connor said.
I don't think anybody's holding me to my schedule, but I like to be consistent with
I
it.
am.
Well, maybe we can. Speaking of like recording background gameplay,
Where is this, Connor?
with the new season of Destiny coming out, we're gonna be playing a lot of that. So we can just try to record like a bunch of that because we're gonna be.
Speak for yourself.
That's-
I'm giving that game up.
No,
Dude,
there's no.
Destiny's gonna go hard as fuck with this new season.
Bro,
I can't wait.
you
Dude,
know
the witness-
Lightfall is gonna be incredible, bro. Come on.
I have a feeling that it's.
I took
it's
off
gonna,
the weekend of the raid, so that shit
I'm
first
so
weekend.
scared because I thought Witch Queen was gonna be great, and now I feel like I got really bored.
I
With it
thought
very
Witch
quick.
Queen was good. The campaign was good at least.
The camp. I loved how much content was in the campaign.
Yeah, I think there's
Don't
going
get
to
me
be
wrong.
more content. With
I thought because I
More.
remember playing the first mission of the Witch Queen, and it was going for like over an hour, and I was
they
like,
were
"Wow,
long.
this is great."
Yeah.
Very long.
Well, they're doing Legend campaign again.
Yeah.
Really, that's awesome. That was like a lot.
That was
of
a
fun.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
they also in their state of the game that they released today, they said that they're not raising power cap between seasons anymore.
Really?
Or at least the first season and the second season. So like season of what is it? Deviation and then Deep, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
know the
haven't.
second-
I haven't read anything about that, Connor. So you're like
okay.
info dump on us right now. I don't mind it.
The next season is Season of Defiance.
Okay,
or
so
something like that.
in between Season of Defiance and then Season of the Deep is going to be like season 3 for the
Season of
season
Deep.
2. They're gonna not raise the lake level or power cap. I mean,
That's actually awesome.
Wait, so between Season of Defiance and the next one, that like whenever the next
not-
season drops, there won't be like a light grind again to get your light level up.
Right. There's not going
Right.
to be like a plus 10 on the whatever the current light is. It'll be the same. Is what he's saying.
Well, that's
so
interesting.
like
I would hope
we're
that
at
like
what
the
1590 now. So let's
well,
say
there's going to be another. It'll probably go up to like 16 or
the power jump in the next DLC is probably going to be like 50, but there's not going to
Yeah.
be another 10 on that after.
interesting.
I can see them raising it to like 1650 and then.
Yeah, that might be what they do, honestly.
Well, you just gotta wonder about that because like half the content, if you can call it content, half the reason to play, I should say, whenever a new season comes out is to like grind your way up to light level so you can do GMs and stuff again. So I
Well, I
wonder.
usually-
They said they're going to have other things to do.
Okay,
Like,
usually-
it's going to be like
fine by
probably-
me.
My
more
grind for season stuff is like mainly to just get like the rank 100 emote. I'm not really like the power level just comes with that, you know. I'm not really
Yeah.
after the power level.
Well, I don't
usually.
think it's going to be gear power. I think it's going to be like seasonal based power more. I don't know.
Okay. I can kind of see that.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
your gear score you won't have to grind for new pinnacles and stuff, but you'll do the pinnacles for more XP to get a higher artifact bonus.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I'm
That's
really
just-
excited
That's
for
just
it.
my guess. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we have a day one rate, so it's coming out on a Friday, right?
March 1st.
Yeah. So that's a Friday. So I think we're gonna try, and I have Saturdays off, which works out perfect. We can try to grind it Friday night.
I took off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So.
Perfect.
I mean,
yeah.
I work, but I
But you don't work Saturday.
I don't work Saturday.
Yeah. So I think our day one team is the three of us, and then Nathan, Jake, and Josh. I think are.
That sounds like a solid crew.
I think.
Yeah.
Can we?
You
I'm
know-
gonna write that down real quick, actually.
Josh is like kind of crazy at Destiny now.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's
I was
he's
playing-
like taking the charge, man.
I was playing with him last night on Destiny, and him and I like two-manned the new dungeon. I can't remember the name of it.
Fire.
And like the whole time I was just like I was thinking about where he was when he first got back into the game and like where he is now. And I'm like, Josh, you're like a completely different player at this game. He's
True.
good.
Yeah.
He's good. And he also insulted our podcast. So screw you, Josh, if you're listening to this.
Wow.
What did he say about
What
it?
a guy.
What
It's a
was so wrong about it?
It's a shame he's
I
so
mean,
good at Destiny.
What he said was true, but
What'd he say?
He said nobody listens to it.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, yeah, we have like 12 subscribers right now. We're grinding, man.
okay.
That's the whole
I'm alright
point.
with that, yeah.
Got to start somewhere. You know what I mean?
I'm just
look,
having fun talking with friends.
Yeah, man. This is a
I'm
hobby.
I'm not attacking him. I mean, I kind of.
I'm attacking him.
I'm attacking him.
You know what? Yeah,
Fuck
you know
you,
what?
Josh.
This
He doesn't
If I
get
ever
it.
see-
started as-
If I ever see you in person, first thing I'm going to do is fuck you up.
This
Throw
is
hands.
yeah.
this isn't a phase, okay? This is like a commitment. All right, we're
I
doing
like
it.
how Connor's openly threatening another human being on on this video. Oh my god.
Okay, so do we
Yeah,
want to
Josh, you
set?
better not come back to Pennsylvania or you're gonna get messed up, bro. You're gonna get goofed up.
It's a joke.
Do we want to set that raid team in stone then?
Yeah, we probably should be before people try to like get in on it.
Yeah, because there will be. Because I remember playing the last time I played. Harrison, Jake, or excuse me, Josh, Jake, and Nathan were on, and we all discussed it. And I think
As
Connor,
long
you
as-
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Connor, you were there too.
Yes.
Excuse me.
I remember the crew that was there, and I'm fairly certain that it was us three, Nate, Jake, and Josh.
Yeah.
Josh was there just because it was Destiny stuff, so like
Yeah.
obviously he was good. Like if there's gonna be somebody that needs to be there 100%, it's gonna be Josh.
It's Josh easily. Yeah.
because he's gonna be there.
He's without a doubt. Like I don't even think it's close. He's put in more time recently than anybody else. I still remember the days of him, like whenever he first started, and like every 5 minutes he was asking if his gun was a god roll.
Yeah, now he still does ask that, but not as much as what he used to.
But
Yeah.
he knows now. He
He
knows.
doesn't
knows
need to
what he's
ask.
looking for. Yeah.
Now he's like, I would say, I'm gonna toot my own horn with the clan. I'd say he's neck and neck with me as far as like, clan. I don't want to say level, but like,
Contribution.
yeah, we'll say that. That's a good word, I think.
Well, you know what I think?
What do you think, Harrison?
I think I hate Josh for being so mean to me.
It doesn't matter because he's too good at the game, so we're gonna need him on day one. That's
The
for
thumbnail of this episode is going to be a picture of his Discord profile with a giant X over it, just being middle finger.
at Josh. Please watch
At
this.
Joshua. at Josh. Please don't DM me. Please stay away from me. You smell bad.
Almost said his last name there, but I was like, yeah, probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Don't do that.
We're already targeting him in this episode. A bunch of our friends are gonna message him. This is your call to action, guys. All of our friends are gonna message him and tell him how stinky he is. And because he doesn't watch us, he won't know where it's coming from. There's just gonna a bunch of people calling him stinky.
Oh my god. Real quick to finish on this, Connor, you said the raid is March 11th?
March 1st.
March 1st is a Wednesday.
Oh, well, it's that Friday. Whatever that Friday is. Unless I'm wrong. Am
No,
I
it's
wrong?
March 3rd.
It's
I don't
either the
know.
3rd or the 10th. Hold on. I'll Google it, but keep
Can we just
talking. I'll figure it out.
Jamie, pull that up.
Jamie? Pull it up, Jamie.
We don't know anybody named Jamie. Actually, no, that's a lie. We do know somebody named Jamie Connor.
I don't know a Jamie.
Do we know Jamie?
Yeah, we do know Jamie. Dom's dad.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right.
Dom's dad, yeah.
March 10th. Friday, March 10th.
All right. March 10th.
Everybody clear your calendars.
Right, because it's the week after Lightfall comes out.
Oh,
Yep.
my calendar's... Oh, shoot!
What? What's the problem?
That could be a problem.
What's the problem?
Why?
My girlfriend's birthday is the following week, so I might be out of town.
What do you mean the following week? What do you... Give us-
March 14th?
We need
March-
one day, bro. We need one night. You can...
I mean, if we can nail it,
If
Yeah,
we
March
could do
10th.
it in one night.
if we can do it the day it releases,
That's what we're
Chill.
saying. And first of all, I think that we will be able to do that because I think we have a very capable team.
As long as no one gives up like Kingsfall. I mean,
that was bad.
Okay, first of all, King's Fall... Okay, yeah, fair enough. That was really tough.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
but I mean,
And
it
half
could...
of our fire team was drunk.
Listen, I don't want to hear it.
I think it was just Gage.
I was
Josh.
very drunk, but I was
okay.
I was also the MVP, bro. I was doing everything. I was healing
I don't
people.
know.
I was completing objectives.
No.
I was depositing. I was
You had a really easy job of standing and shooting a wizard the whole time.
also carrying Josh the whole time because he didn't know how to kill a taken knight that popped up 2 feet in front of him every time.
He wouldn't use Galahorn. That's right.
No.
But when he did use Galahorn, he killed him.
He would just blow himself up. Yeah, I was using Parasite because Parasite like one-shots everything once you get a few kills. And he was like, I just want to use the rocket launcher at point-blank range, Gage. I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, okay, bro. Go ahead.
This really is the hate Josh episode.
This has become the roast Josh. I mean, it's kind of give and take because we've come out and said that he's the best player in the clan right now.
That's true.
But also that was a rough day in the raid team's history.
He might be the best player in the clan, but we don't have to respect him for it.
That's messed up, dude.
I'll respect him for it.
I'm kidding.
I have respect for Josh,
I don't think Connor's kidding.
but I still think he's stinky.
I'm
Everybody
kidding.
call him Stinky. Everybody that knows Josh, message him right now and call him Stinky. Just say
I'm
Stinky.
not gonna do that.
Nothing else. Not you two.
Not
guys are
you.
exempt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody that's listening, call him Stinky.
Imagine he
You know
just
Josh,
gets like,
call him Stinky. Gets like 20 messages just calling him Stinky.
oh, that'd be funny.
And you know what? If he asks why, tell him I sent you. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll take the fall for it. I'll be like, yeah, I called you Stinky. 'cause
You
you
tell
stink.
him. But yeah, we will. Harrison, do you want to go ahead and publish that in the tower chat? You want to do it after this?
What? That Josh stinks?
That and the day one
raid
the raid team, just so we have it established. Because like I said, the earlier we get it established, the better. Because the closer we get there, the more people are gonna be like, "Hey, I want in."
Yo, where's my spot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
I'll do that right after
spot?
this.
Where's my spot?
Where's my spot? Where is bro?
Hashtag where's my fire team spot?
Hashtag let me in, please.
Let me in. Hashtag Eric Andre let me in out front of the White House meme.
Hashtag Josh stinks. All right, let's move on before I get
Yeah.
accused of bullying.
Okay. To jump back to a point that we only talked about for about 3 seconds, Connor, is there anything you want to say about Hogwarts Legacy? Like the game itself? The gameplay?
I haven't. I'm only like 6 hours in, so I'm still pretty early.
Damn, you've done a lot in 6 hours. I think we're like neck and neck as far as the main story goes, and I think I'm also there.
Well, I got lost in the castle for a long time. Like for a whole day, I got lost just exploring.
Fair enough.
And I found I found the map room.
Oh yeah. Well, you found it?
I found it before the quest.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Was there like a dialogue option when you came back? Was your guy like, "Oh, I've been here before"?
Well, he was like, "Oh, I remember this part of the castle."
I got
When
you.
he came out, instead of being like, "Oh, I'm back in Hogwarts."
Got you. Okay. That's awesome.
Man, that sounds really riveting.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's
silence there. Yeah.
everybody's like super into what we're talking about right now.
Sorry, I got really distracted all of a sudden. My brain just kind of shut off.
Oh man.
Your brain is actually turned on most of the times.
Yeah, good point.
Mine is not.
Okay. How about this? Did either of you watch? Actually, we might have talked about this a little bit already. You guys watch the new
episode.
of what? The Last of Us?
The Last of Us, yeah.
Okay, we can talk
Watched it
about
together.
Do we want to do like
I did not watch it together, but
Yeah. Remember, Connor wasn't there.
I watched it with my
Yeah, no, I
girlfriend
meant
because
Gage and I. I know Connor left because he went to go watch it with this girl.
Do we want to do like a spoiler-free version for anybody who hasn't watched it?
I'll sum it up in 2 words. Very nice.
The game, it's been out for how many years now?
Yeah,
ga-
but
oh,
the show's different from the game.
It's
It's
true.
not that much
no,
different.
I would say it's a different experience.
There
So-
are some people that are experiencing this story for the first time through the show, Connor.
That's true. It's pretty cute.
I mean,
it
that's-
is honestly really cool.
It's like my wife is the prime example. I had to like beg her to watch it, and then once I got her to watch it, she watched the first 3 episodes in one day, and then she's like, "Where's the 4th episode?"
Oh,
And then we all watched the 4th episode last
my
Friday.
dad's watching
That's
it.
the best part. There is none.
Yeah. Or wait, was this how many episodes in are we?
We are 5.
Oh crap. Okay, 5 episodes.
I had that same realization. My friend texted me.
How many
asking me what
episodes
my
are there
thoughts
gonna
were.
be?
Hopefully like
Do you know how
100.
many episodes are going to be?
I
don't-
think
I don't.
8. They said, but I don't know. The next
Ew.
episode is supposed to be like the 3/4 of the way through the game point. You know what I mean?
Oh
And that's
yeah,
episode 6.
yeah. Okay. I think they'll finish the first part in the first season for sure.
I think the second season. I think what they're gonna do with the series is gonna cover like the period of time in between games. That's what they should do.
They should do that, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think they're going to go right into part 2 and just
That
show
would be so
flashbacks.
lame. There's so much story in between the two, bro.
I mean, yeah, there is, but
Well, the show will be good regardless. Like,
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. I just wish they would cover that time. You know,
mhm.
I'm not gonna.
There's so- like, it's kind of like
my take is.
it would kind of be
frowned
like
upon.
I think it would kind of be like what the Clone Wars was to Star Wars. You know, there's that period of time between Episode 2 and 3 that exists that
2 and-
wasn't touched on, and then they made the Clone Wars, and it was
Oh
like
yeah.
the golden age of Star Wars.
Yeah, it's literally like the best material that exists.
Thank you, Dave Filoni.
They have like half of all, like if you look at all of the Star Wars production that's happened, 45% of it is between 3 and 4, between the Return of the Jedi and the Force Awakens.
Yep.
45% of it is between 2 and 3, like the Clone Wars era, and then 5% of it is elsewhere, like other than those 2 eras. Because all the new Star Wars you see come out is either during the Clone Wars era or during the time during like Luke's like
Upbringing.
like his glory days. You know what I mean?
And then the
Yeah.
only like outlier to that is the Mandalorian.
Well, no, that takes place in between 3 and 4. That's like Luke's.
No, Mandalorian
Yeah.
takes place after Episode 6
Oh yeah, it does. It takes yeah.
because
Yeah,
Luke
right.
is.
Oh my
Jedi
god!
Master.
Yeah, I actually, as a Star Wars fan, I'm embarrassed because I just got episode numbers mixed up.
Ooh, look at that, bro! I'm dropping
That's-
some fat knowledge on your head.
You're right. What I meant to say earlier was either between episodes 2 and 3, aka Clone Wars era, or between episodes 6 and 7 is what I meant to say. Like Luke's prime days, you know.
You know, yeah, they. Oh man, I'm excited for the new season of Mandalorian. I'm very excited.
Looks very good. Yeah, we're gonna get to see Mandalore in live action for the first time, I think.
Wild. Have you seen some of like the screen caps from the trailers of Mandalore or what's left of it?
Yeah, man. What do they call it? Like the Fields of Glass now because it's all just like roasted.
I guess. I don't know. I think the only name that comes to mind is Night of a Thousand Tears when they like absolutely nuked the crap out of Mandalore.
Yeah, but that was before.
That was before they like iced the entire planet.
Because in the Clone Wars, excuse me.
Well, the planet itself was already uninhabitable when the Clone Wars was going on because of all the war that the Mandalorians had already like
Yeah,
fought through on that planet.
But
And
it-
now it's probably just like a wasteland.
but at the end of the Clone Wars, we see the quote unquote siege of Mandalore, where they go in and Ahsoka fights Maul on Mandalore. Is that before or after the Night of a Thousand Tears?
That's before.
That's before.
So Night of a Thousand Tears is like they showed it in Mandalorian, or I don't know if it was Mandalorian season 2 or if it was Book of Boba Fett, but all the TIE bombers fly over and just drop like 100 billion bombs on it and
Oh,
just
you're right.
wipe it off the face of the planet.
Yeah, so the siege. I guess I just get those two things confused. So the siege of Mandalore itself isn't what like
Did the
like
Mandalorians in now?
ruined the planet. It just like
No, the
upset
siege.
the
The
planet.
siege was how the Republic / the Empire got control of the planet to begin with.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Because Maul was there and he was leading the people, and then Ahsoka came in to arrest him, and the Republic stayed for a little bit to make sure that like martial law was imposed and all that, while Bo-Katan took the reins.
Mm-hmm.
And then once Order 66 happened, I guess it just all went down the pooper. I don't know. That'd be a question for Sam Witwer or Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
They
call
would
him
know.
up real quick.
And they would never tell us. Yeah, they would never tell us, even if we did ask them.
Hey man, we're gonna shoot our first shot right now.
Dude, oh my god.
First like celebrity guest we would absolutely love to have is Sam Witwer. As huge Star Wars nerds, we respect his work. I don't think we've addressed him, have we? On an episode?
No, I don't think we have.
But I just want to make the official statement. If a miracle happens and he hears this, the three of us all are, first of all, huge nerds for Star Wars. We love the lore, and we have incredible respect for the work that you've contributed to the world. So,
and I have an incredible wallet that will pay for you to do it.
That's true. Yeah, we'll do.
I have an incredible sum of money that I would give you.
Yeah, we'll do whatever we
us.
need, bro. We'd love to have you on. If
Don't steal all my money though.
if the stars align, that would be incredible.
I mean, I guess we could just ask him.
Yeah,
Like,
man. I'll
straight
just
up just message him.
I'll just text him.
I mean,
later.
just get on a stream. Just be like, "Yo, man, you want to chat sometime?"
I'm telling you, man. We gotta.
I feel like the chiller you are, the more somebody would notice you like that,
Yeah.
Like if you go on their stream, you're like, "Please, Daddy, notice me. Like, I want you to join my stream. I'm a small guy, but I would love to have you." And instead, if you were just like, "Yo, man, you want to like come and chat sometime? I'll buy you a beer or something."
Yeah, man.
He'd probably be like,
he instantly says no. It's like,
No.
yeah, fuck
he'd be like, "Man, that sounds lame. Stay away from me."
No, dude. You gotta just be like, bro. You got like 10 minutes this Thursday. You're free for like 10 minutes, and he'll be like,
10 minutes. 10 minutes is not enough time.
"It'd be good enough for me, man. Just to hear his voice."
Dude. I think 10 minutes is a short time. Now, if
10
I was
minutes is
the only time that he could give me, I'd be grateful. But
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would even
I'd
if he
be
was
happy
like,
with a half hour.
a half
for
hour would be like
full
plenty
thing.
of time. I think
That'd be more than enough, man. Like I said, I
get
could.
like 10 minutes per person to ask him like a question.
Yeah,
Two
watching
questions.
his stream the other day about how he got his various parts in Star Wars was like incredible. Like hearing him like know how to bring life to the certain characters, like just to name one in particular, Starkiller.
Dude, his auditioning process for that was his story about how the only reason he got the part was because he knew like about Star Wars
Yeah,
and how he was like messing up the concentration while putting the lightsaber back together. I was like, that is so cool.
but yeah, that was
He
that was perfect.
definitely deserves that part when you drop something like that at your audition.
Yeah, man. For anybody who doesn't know, just to recount the tale for like a quick anecdote here, he was describing his. I believe it was one of his auditions for the part of Starkiller. Harrison, remind me the character's real name again.
Galen Merrick.
Galen
I
Merrick.
believe.
Thank you. I think that sounds right.
Yeah.
He was saying that like he was auditioning or he was doing like the meditation scene where he was putting together his lightsaber, and the director, whenever he was meditating, the director wanted him to be super like relaxed and focused during the meditation, but instead, whenever he acted out the part, he was very conflicted and looked as though he had to try very, very hard to concentrate. And the director came up to him and was like, "Yo, this is all wrong. Like, what are you doing?" And in his response, he was like, "Well, I'm playing a Sith who's trying to do a Jedi thing. I don't think it would come naturally to him. That's why he's having difficulty doing it." And he's like, "And I got the part the next day," or something like that. Like it was that simple.
Yeah, it was that the Sith, they don't know like tranquility and calmness, right? Like the Sith are all about like power and like
Just chaos.
chaos, anger, so they don't know how to be calm. It's just about like, oh, I gotta fit this thing together.
Exactly.
You know, rather than if I take my time and assemble it, my weapon will be complete. You know,
But yeah,
that's
like
at least that's what I picked up from hearing him talk about it. I think he's talked about it a lot. There's a lot of clips of him talking about it. But yeah, I don't know. He's a super talented guy. I'd love to chat with him even just a little bit.
and his voice acting. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Well, even just his acting isn't bad either. He's in a couple movies.
Oh, true. Yeah, absolutely. He was
There's a small film of, I think, I don't think a lot of people watch it. I could be wrong though. The Mist. He's in The Mist.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that the Stephen
Yeah.
King film?
I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a Stephen King.
Yeah, it
Yeah. Great. I think it's a good movie, and he plays a very small role, but I thought his acting was very, it was pretty good for the time that movie was made, and how it's aged. I think it's aged well, and props to him.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be really cool. But yeah, man, that's another whole, like, if we were gonna start doing themed episodes, we could do a whole episode on Star Wars easy.
Oh
Like
yeah.
no if ands or buts.
I think it's
I like the no theme that we go into this. So.
yeah. so
Oh
do I,
yeah, of
because
course.
I feel like a lot of I read something, or I've seen like memes on various platforms where they make fun of guys who make podcasts because they all talk about the same thing. They're like, in the meme, it was like, "Why don't girls like guys?" or and, like stuff like that.
Why don't girls like guys?
We're
I
not
mean,
crazy,
talking
man.
about that. That's
Kidding,
some like
no.
cringe 15-year-old talk. I don't. But like, I'm so thankful that we don't talk about garbage like that because, good lord, could you imagine if we were just like every other cookie cutter, like, ooh, man, all these hoes ain't loyal, man. Like, I could not.
I'll tell you what.
I could not sit here for 45 minutes and talk about women.
No, dude, I have to deal with one,
Yeah.
like, too much as it is.
You better watch your mouth if you're
Yeah.
in the same room with you right now.
she was actually.
Oh, my God.
Okay, real quick. That was actually a really good segue. My wife Julyn and I were talking about this earlier, and she literally said, "Hey, you guys can talk about this on the podcast." I'm like, "Okay, fine." So I'll get you guys
I
to
don't
take.
think she sounds like that.
I'll get you. That was actually a perfect imitation. Okay?
Yeah,
Listen,
wonder
I don't think you should let her listen to this episode then.
Listen, I hope she listens to this.
Okay.
We're gonna bring up your point about the toast. Okay.
Oh.
So listen, she has a very hot take when it comes to toast.
I don't eat toast with milk.
Okay, no, I was not. I'm gonna forget
Yeah,
you said that. I'm gonna forget. We're gonna move on very quickly. Whenever she toasts her bread, and the reason this is such a big deal is because she calls it toast. What she does,
Alright.
she puts the toaster on the lowest setting, and leaves it in for about 15 seconds.
At that point,
What?
put it in the
What?
microwave.
That's okay.
What?
Just heat the bread up. In
Thank
the
you.
microwave.
Now-
I don't know.
Oh,
Real so we don't dwell on her point of view. I wanna open it up to you guys first. When you toast your bread, what is the shade that you want that bread to be? For me, it's like just before it gets really dark. Like it's like a medium. Like if we're
Listen.
talking like a steak cook, it's like a medium well. You know what I mean?
You guys are about to hear something real weird about me. I used to have my toasting skills literally down to like the second when I was younger. I know my toaster. I know how it works. I would time it for like 1 minute and 31 seconds, like on the dot. And when I would pull it out, it was like that nice, perfect, like golden brown in the center, but like the edges weren't like biting
Yeah,
into
It's still
glass.
kind of soft.
So-
yeah, it was. Oh my god, it was perfect.
So
Nice
if I were
toasty center, still kind of soft.
Yeah.
if I were to equate that to a steak cook, that sounds like a rare, right?
No, that's like a
No,
Or is it
that's like a medium.
rare.
Medium rare.
Medium rare, yeah.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
In that case, I prefer mine to be medium well, just because like there are people that like it black, right? Like burnt. I would say
Yeah,
that's
they're
well done.
psychopaths.
I like it
Just like
just
people who enjoy
before.
steaks, but that are well done.
Yeah.
Psychopaths.
Julin is like a Pittsburgh rare, where you pull it out the fridge and sear it for 5 seconds on each side, and you throw it on a plate.
Yeah, so like the bread is still like wheat at that point.
Yeah, call it. I prefer like a medium well. I like it just before it gets really dark. I think you guys,
kinda like a
what
medium
you
to
guys are
medium
talking
rare.
about is probably the majority of the world. Is like a medium
Yes.
rare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
toast.
pretty plain Jane there.
Yeah, I don't think there's a hot take. I think Jolene's got the hot take here, where she's like,
I do
she's
too.
like, I just want it warmed up. I'm like, that doesn't
that
doesn't make any
like,
sense. Just put it outside in the sun.
Yeah, put it on the hood of your car during like a summer day. Actually, that might actually toast it.
probably. Yeah,
Who's down for a little
actually.
science experiment this summer?
No,
Put some butter on the toast and leave it out in your car when it's like 90 degrees out.
my car hood is too dirty for that right now.
Mine is solid black. That thing would
It's
be like
fucking
a burnt
filthy.
little crispy. It would be like a cinnamon toast crunch thing by the time it was done.
Oh boy.
Oh my god, it would turn into just like a large cracker.
It would, honestly.
Totally. It sounds like you're just dehydrating it. Like,
We are not getting into
100%.
that dehydrated
nope.
hypothetical.
No,
That,
we're stopping.
No, we're stopping it right now.
We're stopping there. God, for Pete's sake, if Jake watches
Jake,
this
if you're
episode,
listening to this, I do not ever want you on this podcast
we
with
will
that question.
we will ban you out of the comments if you start
I
asking
promise
questions.
You are gone. The second you bring that question up, you are gone.
Oh
You
my
can't say that. Now
God.
that'll be his one goal.
It will be his one goal, yeah. That question, you know that question, right, Connor?
I don't know that
It's
question.
deplorable. I'm not even going to bring it up right now. I'll bring it up after we're done recording.
Yeah. I don't. We've talked about it so many times. Excuse me. He's brought it up so many times, which has forced us to regurgitate the same thing.
Makes me want to regurgitate thinking about it.
Oh
It's
my
that
God.
bad.
It's horrible. It's
pretty-
a horrible
It
question.
can't be that bad.
It's pretty rough.
I think it's on like the level of like Joseph Stalin of questions, you know,
It is
It's a-
pretty
in
rough.
terms of like horrible things that
yeah.
has happened.
Now I want to know it. Now I
You
You'll
can-
know it, but I'm not giving it the light of day on here right now.
You can ask Jake
Okay.
about it. You can
Okay.
go ask Jake because he'll talk
No,
your ear
because
off.
then that no. We'll just tell him so that we know he's sane, and Jake can't persuade him otherwise. 'Cause
Bro,
Jake will try to, you know, get his little beard hair into you. And
Yeah.
you don't want that.
What'll happen is like we won't hear from Connor for a week, and then the next time we go to record the episode, the first thing is going to be like, "What do you guys
So,
think
guys, I
about?"
was really thinking about it.
Yeah.
And I don't think Jake is that wrong. And I'll be like, all right, this is now a 2-man podcast.
Yeah, just immediately gets kicked from the Discord call.
I mean, you might get banned for agreeing with Jake on that point.
Oh my
That's
god,
that's grounds for a ban.
that's funny. Are you guys got any hot takes? I don't have any. I don't have any hypotheticals for us. This
Uh,
episode,
Open to our
unfortunately.
hypotheticals
yeah,
this week.
Listen,
man.
my dealer was a little weak on the sauce. Okay, I'll try
You're
again
calling him out right now.
for next week. No, listen.
He better listen.
He's
What
just,
was his
it's
name again?
it's a rough
Brand-
day. Brendan,
Right? Brendan. My bad.
Yeah,
Brendan, pull
put-
up, bro. Pull
some-
through.
put some respect on his name.
I am. I need him to pull through though. With the hypotheticals.
He will, man. You
Even
know
if you
he's,
gotta Google him.
he's good
I
for
don't
it.
care.
I mean, I can
We're
just Google him.
desperate. Please help us. Please.
Oh, Google one real quick.
I can only be so funny. You know?
Because we're
I can
at
only carry
40.
this.
We're at 43 minutes right now. One of you guys Google one.
I got it.
And that's how we'll end it. We'll
You
end
guys
it on
keep
a
it talking.
yeah.
Keep talking
Nope.
for a minute.
Connor, this weather's terrible. Weather's terrible, bro. I don't have anything good to say
That was
about
a
it.
horrible conversation.
Weather's terrible. The weather's great today. What do you
Listen, I hate it. Get it out of here.
Why? It's nice. It was nice out. What do you
No, it was terrible up here.
really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, you
like
mean-
Dumb.
it was like 61 and sunny. It was just the worst.
I hate you. Oh, man.
Dude, these questions. This first article I clicked on, probably the worst one.
I know, man. You're really gonna have to sort through them.
Okay, hold up. Oh, all right. This
Oh,
one might
hold
be.
up.
This one isn't like a controversial one, but it's one that I want your opinions on.
Okay, we'll end it on
You
that then.
choo-
Think about this because
Okay.
we got one chance, Harrison.
No, I think this is good. I think this is good. If
Okay.
you choose to become a billionaire or eat without gaining weight, which one would it be?
Wait a minute. Become a billionaire or eat without gaining weight? Which one would it be?
Yes.
Okay,
Billionaire? That's a dumb question.
I'll go
I'm
first.
sorry.
Right, but think about the weight.
I
Well, if
don't.
you just eat healthy, then don't have to worry about gaining
Bro,
weight.
But not everybody eats healthy.
If
Look at
I'm
me,
a,
I drink like 2 Cokes a day.
I think that's a dumb one because if I'm a billionaire, I can just hire a personal chef to follow me everywhere,
Right? Yeah,
and he can
exactly.
he can cook everything for me. Make sure every meal is nutritional. I'll meet all my macros every day. Like nothing will be left out. That's
Bad question next.
nope.
Sorry.
That's the one we end on.
All right,
Unfortunately.
all right. No. I'm
Nope.
finding another one. If you guys think that was dumb, then I'm finding another one.
All
Screw
right.
you.
All right. Good contribution, Harrison. Good try.
I thought it was good.
I pick billionaire. Next question.
This one, oh man, this one's spicy. I don't know about this. No, that doesn't count. Nope, that one's dumb. Never
All
mind.
right, just keep on hyping us up, Harrison, and then failing to deliver.
Well, this one was like, okay, this one was like, which dictator of a small country would you want to have a chat with? Of a small country?
That's like a history book question. That's like not.
Yeah, that's like kind of dumb.
That's like
You know?
something I would write. Like
No,
that
if
would
we're
be like
talking,
this
like
subject-
big country dictators. Now, I have a lot of people I'd like to talk to. You know,
I don't, but okay. I wouldn't be able to answer that
I
question.
just want to like ask them why they were doing what they did, and then just be like, all right, great, you can stay dead now.
And they'd be like, because I could,
I don't know about that.
and nobody stopped me until I died.
Oh my
How
god.
about
these are all
how about
sucky.
the UFOs they're shooting down right now? That's pretty cool.
Do you think UFOs? Do you think they're like actual
no.
aliens?
No, they're not aliens.
I think it's 100. Okay, well I guess listen, everybody's entitled to their viewpoint, so I can't be like it's 100% this. My personal objective opinion is that it's either a total publicity stunt, it's just bullshit, or it's some spy balloons or some weather balloons that have been set up and just forgotten about, and they're like, oh man, we should shoot that down. I don't.
Alright, hold up. Why don't
Well, the
we just
one was
go
it-
through the hypothetical and just talk about that? Do you guys think like aliens are real? Like just in general?
I personally think it'd be dumb if there wasn't something else, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's the best way for
yeah.
me to answer it. I'm not saying that there's a hyper intelligent
Yeah, no,
like
there's not
organization
like,
or what should I say, society on another planet, but I think
There
it's
could be.
and there could be. But I'm saying
We
just
don't
in the point of like there being life, I think it's ridiculous to think that like in the infinite universe that we live in, there isn't a single other planet that could sustain, even if we're talking about like worms in the dirt. You know what I mean? Like there's got to be
microbe.
there's
Oh,
got to be
do you
other
guys-
life somewhere.
Do you guys think there's like a United Nations for galaxies, like different space races?
I hope so, bro.
UNSC, bro.
Yeah.
I hope
It would
so.
actually be super cool if like there was more life and they found us and they were like, "Yo, you want to join the club?" Like, and we
Yeah,
it
that'd
was
be
just like
sick.
actually Star Wars in real life. That would be sick.
Or what if we are the last people and everything else was wiped out by like an intergalactic war?
All right, and that's where we end it. Thanks
Yeah,
for-
and on that bombshell.
yeah, I don't know. That's a scary thought, but I don't.
It
know
is
that
a scary thought.
No, I'd like to think that
can't
like
be true.
I'd like to think that
Yeah.
there is like a solar system UN, and we aren't intelligent enough for them to like bring us into the fold.
They just keep looking
Yeah,
at us
they're
and they're like,
just-
we
Not
don't- we don't
Maybe
want
maybe
this.
next year. I don't
Yeah.
know. We'll
Well,
see.
We'll see. We'll see how these guys do. I don't know.
every year the Martians like vouch for us, and they're like these listen, they just need direction, you know, and like the rest of the council's like, there's no way, champ. I'm sorry. Try again next year. Not yet.
They're like, here, look, they did something good, and then it just like cuts to us like starting
Arguing
another
over
war.
Twitter.
Yeah, or arguing over Twitter about a video game. They're like, yeah, I don't know about this, chief.
Yeah, try again. Okay, well,
Well, hey, it came full circle. I think that's a good place to stop.
definitely. Okay, well, on that, I think we will close it out. Once
Yeah,
again,
I'm gonna nose a whole bunch.
I'm gonna go nurse my sickness. Thank you very much to everybody for listening. We appreciate it. Anything you guys want to say before we sign us off?
Gameplay recording thingies will be back next time. I promise.
True.
I just need to feel a little bit better and not be so lazy. They will return.
Sam Whitwer will be in touch. We'll have
Yeah.
our people
We'll get
talk
him
to your
on.
people.
At
on.
some point, not soon, but some point.
Yeah,
and
at
also,
some point
remember,
in the future.
if I'm leaving this episode with anything, Josh stinks.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you guys very much for listening. We will see you next week. Have
Thanks.
a good
Bye.
one. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Good night.